He was born and raised in Leon, Monterrey, Mexico, in 1900, and he came to the United States when he was in his teens, looking for work. He was a laborer, and so he was out working, and he wasn't active in any church particular that we could understand. So he was always looking to try to better himself, and so that's one of the reason he came to the United States. One day he was out in the marketplace trying to pick up a job for the day downtown San Antonio, and he happened to see two young men in a corner having a corner meeting, trying to spread their religion, and he noticed that they were Mormon missionaries, and so he saw how they were getting heckled and given the crowd was giving them a hard time because of the being Latter-day Saints. So he wasn't able to go over and speak to him because he was trying to get a job for the day. Well, sometime later, a few days or a few weeks later, right? We really don't know exactly, but those missionaries somehow left a pamphlet written by Brother Rich at his home. So he picked up that pamphlet and read it, and he wasn't very versed in English, so I suspect it was a Spanish written pamphlet. So he read it and pondered it, and he felt impressed to wanting to learn more because he felt it was true. So he went back to the same place where he saw the marketplace where he saw the missionaries previously, and he couldn't find them. He finally decided to write the author of the pamphlet in Salt Lake City. So he wrote the author wanting to know more. Well, the author had since died, so they sent his request for more information to the missionary department, and it went all the way through. I think at that time the mission home was located in Missouri, so it took maybe approximately about 6 months to finally get a response to find out the bishop of the missionaries, and Elder Haywood was one of the missionaries who contacted my grandfather. And Elder Haywood and his companion my grandfather lived outside the city limits, so the city bus service would only went so far, so they lived out, I guess, the country at the time, which is southeast San Antonio, and he had to travel. They would have to travel by either hitchhiker, by bus, and at that time it was hot and sweaty in 1923 to get there in 24. So they made several trips, and out there, and then he was finally baptized in July of 1924, July 5th, 1924. He also influenced many others to join the church at the same time by following his example. And in time, he was able to bring other members and bring them to church. He even baptized his mother and his stepfather join the church as well. And so he had a great influence on a lot of people and his family too.